I know. So I'm looking for the Brown and Brown representatives to give for NILs for Brown and Brown.
There you go. I agree. I like that. So what's it like to have this room? Like, how are you going to get these guys carries?
You know, I told them the hot hand will get the carries. They understand that they're going to have to play a role this year more than anything. I have 5 and 6 guys that can touch the ball, and I told them that I'm not afraid of starting anyone. So make sure that you do everything right, and the carries will take care of itself, but we're pretty talented here.
With such a deep room, do you feel like you can kind of open up the playbook a little more depending on who's in the backfield?
Absolutely. I'm advocating for 2-3 running backs on the field all the time. And so, and Coach Arroyo has been in that situation. Coach Kenny as well, playing 2 backs. We're going to put the 11 best, and so hopefully those include those 2 backs.
How good is it to have depth and different types of running backs instead of having to run? Because Scatterboo was running the ground by the end of the year.
Absolutely.
It seemed like it.
And, you know, now we have a couple of backs who get the tough yards. We got a couple of backs that are great on the perimeter and catching the football. So personnel is going to be huge play-by-play, but they can all do that. They can all do everything. So.
But I mean, Scatterboo was beat up by the end.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, we want tread on his tires, and his goal is to play at the next level. And so he has to have tread on his tires, and he understands that. It's not the quantity of reps, it's the quality. And we have guys that can bring in. So coming in the 3rd or 4th quarter, we'll just reload with backs.
Right. What improvements have you seen in SIP?
Incredible. You guys see him out here, you know, he's a lot quicker, and I think it's because of the confidence level. You know, in high school, I recruited him because he ran 10.7 in the track. Now you see it on the field. He's probably one of our smartest guys in the whole program. Does everything right. So his transition, in reality, he only had 1 spring because he came in June. And so the biggest improvement was him. And so I'm excited to see how this all plays out, but I think he's going to be a huge asset.
How are the personalities in that running back room? Are they different, or are they?
Oh, they're all different. You know, I'm a counselor in that room sometimes. You know, they have, you know, Sip that hardly ever says a word, the Carlos that goes about his business, you know, Alto's a quiet guy, and then Ralik is a character in itself, and then you got Scat, who's always loud. And so managing all those personalities is fun to be in that room.
How competitive are they? Because everybody wants the ball.
Absolutely. I'm lucky in that room. They're very, very competitive. But they also know that they have to take care of each other, and they've done a great job taking care of each other and helping each other. Now, when everybody wants the ball, like you said, and when there's only 1 football, so managing that is going to be interesting going in the season, but I think they're mature enough to handle that.
Ralik played wide receiver last year, technically. So do you see that in him, that maybe his wide receiver skills or in the slot receiver skills are pretty good there?
Especially if we play 2 backs, you know, and then they won't know from a personnel standpoint if we are in true 2 backs or he's playing in the slot, and so that matches him up with bigger linebackers, and I'll take that all day. And so it's going to be a problem when he comes on the field, because not only is he a tackle-to-tackle runner, he's an incredible perimeter runner, one of the fastest on our teams.
I think the other thing, dynamic, that was missing last year, you didn't have a breakaway back. Because Scat's not like a breakaway back type of thing. How nice is it to have a guy like Brown and even McCaskill that can break plays? You
know, we got Brown and McCaskill, all running 22s miles per hour, and so if they break any of them, we're just going to reload. And so this is probably the fastest group I've had. And then you got the the bulldozer guys with DeCarlos and Scat getting those hard yards, and they're able to break it too. But those guys that can go one step and take it to the house, it's a premium to have.
What did you see from like an energy standpoint with the first day of fall camp that you liked?
You know, they feel sorry for themselves a little bit because it's hot out there, you know, but I like the energy. It helps us because of the depth, because we can go in and out and take care of each other. And so I liked what I saw today.
Shaun, I don't know if this was mentioned to you, but Ralik said his goal is to have 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving. Ambitious, but do you like that kind of lofty ideas?
Absolutely. You know, and with him, he believes every time he touches the ball, he can take it to the house, and I love that about him. Great hands. Now we have to make sure that we work with in between the tackles and keeping it tight and being a true purpose back. But those are great goals. Those are great goals. I don't know if people are going to reach those goals because we have so many backs, but he's going to get close.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.